Hello dear Aries, and welcome to your August 2021 horoscope. The month begins on a pretty interesting note. We've got the Sun and Mercury Cazimi conjunction in Leo on the first of the month, happening in your fifth house of creativity, children, romance. So Mercury will be pretty much at the heart of the Sun, which means that its influence, its presence will be strengthened. And here you might feel like being more spontaneous, adventurous, and this kind of attitude, this free spirit attitude, can bring out some really interesting ideas for some new projects, hobbies, or perhaps a business venture. Now, we also have different alignments happening at the very similar time. So between the 1st and the 2nd of August, we will have the Sun and Mercury opposing Saturn in Aquarius in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and teamwork. And here, this could bring some challenging situations concerning any group activities or perhaps something to do with friends or friendship circle. So here, with also Mercury involved in this opposition, there could be challenges that occur or emerge concerning anything to do with communication as well. So perhaps working on projects independently or perhaps on a one-to-one basis would be more beneficial than in group activities, especially in the first days of the month. Now on the 8th, we've got a new moon in Leo. So we continue with this playful and theatrical energy of Leo. And a new moon is a time of new beginnings and opportunity for a fresh start. And here, this is something connected to a creative project, a new hobby, or perhaps a new romance in your life. And this new moon will be involved in a T-square and fixed T-square. So this is a fixed new moon, and this new moon will oppose Saturn in Aquarius, and both the moon and Saturn will square Uranus in Taurus in your second house. So Taurus becomes the focal planet in this fixed T-square. So the energy of a fixed T-square doesn't like to be rushed, pushed, or perhaps even impulsive behavior is not beneficial at this time. So taking things easy, a responsible and consistent approach to starting something new, to approaching things would be better at this time. Now, on the 15th of the month, we've got the Venus moving into your seventh house, into Libra, where it will remain until September. Venus will only make one major aspect to Saturn, but this is a harmonious aspect. It's a trine that's happening on the 23rd of the month. And with Venus trine Saturn, this is really a good time for building a solid foundation in your personal relationship. So this could be a love relationship, marriage, or a friendship. Venus trine Saturn is about long-term stability, long-term project, and a solid foundation, consistency. So a really great time for building this stability in your personal relationships. Your ruling planet Mars is still in Virgo throughout the whole of August in your sixth house. So this is a great time for dealing with your daily life, reorganizing your daily schedule, your work life, your routine. And Mars and Mercury will conjunct in Virgo on the 18th of the month. So here around this time, your confidence should increase. And this is really a great time for putting your energies into matters or issues that require a greater focus. Now, something to watch out for with this conjunction is to act before thinking, because Mars can be pretty impulsive sometimes or very dynamic as well. So something to pay attention to. And on the 19th of the month, we've got Uranus turning retrograde. And at this point, we will also have Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn retrograde. So with Uranus retrograde in your second house, you might be stimulated to review your personal values, reassess your financial situation, your approach towards money spending, your money spending habits. You might reassess any habits that affect your financial situation as well. And the final event of this month I wanted to discuss in this video is the full moon in Aquarius happening on August 22nd. So this is the second full moon in Aquarius that we will experience this year. And this one is happening at 29 degrees of Aquarius, so very last, very final degree. This is so-called an anaretic critical degree. And the energy of this full moon could be pretty intense, uncomfortable even for some of us. So this is happening here again in the 11th house of friendships groups. You belong to hopes and wishes. And the last full moon in Aquarius was at the very beginning of Aquarius, so very early degree. So in that during that time, I said it could be a premature ending to something, an early culmination. So with this full moon, this could be a full highlight, a completion to a matter concerning group activity, teamwork, friendships, or perhaps some goals, long-term plans. But with this final degree, this could be a situation where you are about to kind of move into a new scenario, but you are still stuck in the old theme. And because perhaps there is something that you need to complete before you transition into this new chapter of your life. Or perhaps you might have to decide between two scenarios, two situations before making this final decision. So this is what I've got for you about August 2021. I hope it's a good month for you. Thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.